Canterbury's support systems are still feeling the pressure, and with so many people losing their jobs and their homes, the Christchurch City Mission is severely stretched.
The City Mission is a place you can go to when times are tough, and the City Missioner, Michael Gorman, says this extra outreach is proving worthwhile.
People want to tell their story. You know, they've been really shaken up, and everybody has a story to tell about where they were at the earthquake, what it was like for them. But also we take out some food parcels, we have been taking out water, we've been taking a social worker and our alcohol and drug counsellors as well. And we try to meet the needs as they present, and if we can't cope, we refer on.
Support for their food bank has also been steady.
Canterbury once again has been incredible, and so is the rest of New Zealand really. So we are doing quite well. We always can do with more, obviously, because we have this view that our work is just beginning. There have been wonderful services for people in Canterbury over the time since the earthquake, but they're winding down, whereas we're here and we're staying here, and we think that the demand for the sorts of things we can provide is really just beginning.
With a lot of the city reduced to rubble, there's uncertainty how many will be turning up to the night shelter.
The demand varies. There are people who use us and then go away and then come back again. There are other people who might only come once and we might never see them again. But we're really keen to be as helpful and as available to those people who have no home as possible.
The earthquakes didn't spare the mission either.
At the moment we are unable to use our kitchen. The building next to the night shelter has been deemed as being unstable, and so until that is resolved we're not using the kitchen. So volunteers have been taking things home, meat home, and cooking it and bringing it back. And we've also had heaps of barbecues. I think the guys are sick of saveloys and sausages. And so we've managed, but it's not the way we would want to manage. We want to get back into full production and to provide nourishing, decent, healthy meals for people.
The mission has future plans to provide shelter for women.
It's only open for men over 17 years of age. We were looking at a night shelter for women, but the earthquakes made us pause. But it's still something that's probably worth looking at. We are having a new building program, and after that's finished, we'll be in a better space to know what extra room we've got to be able to cope with extending our services.
There's also been concern over those who sleep rough.
Well, we're worried for them because their traditional way of coping has changed. Most of the doorways aren't there anymore, and so we're worried about where they go. They're resilient. They're staying with friends. They are couch surfing. They are sleeping in different areas, perhaps now more into the suburbs, and they're coming back here. They're gradually getting confidence that the city is operating again. The mission's here. We're ready to help them.
Well, holiday programs are proving popular with children away from school and giving them something else to focus on.
With the Ultimate Challenge program taking place at the Air Force Museum, children face a world of exciting missions and daily activities. They're learning new skills which are both challenging and exciting.
Basically the idea is they've got different scenarios in which to survive each day, and they learn different skills in the mornings, things like navigation, compass work, and in the afternoon we put them to work on a mission, and when they use their newfound skills to try and survive, whether it be being stuck in the bush or, for today's one for example, they were stranded on a desert island. So different sort of scenarios where they need to survive.
Once the challenge has been set, the children are faced with new skills.
A lot of them are trying brand new skills. A lot of them have never used compasses before, for example. We did some tracking the other day. We've done a lot of outdoor cooking, which is a huge thing for some of them. So lots of different sorts of skills for them, yeah.
Children said they're having a great time, so I asked some of them what they'd been doing.
We've been doing missions, and our mission was today that we had to go in a plane and we had to jump out of it. And we made noodles, and yeah, I think it was stainless steel. The person in our team broke them for us, and then Catherine came along and lighted them for us.
there was like a sound simulator making the sounds and the crashing sounds like that. And then we had to push these 2 blue carts and pretend they were life rafts, and 2 people were riding on the blue carts pretending they were life rafts, and me and the other people in the group were pushing the blue carts and following the cones to the what they call here the Pacific Room.
We made sausage rolls and we got to eat them at lunchtime. And we also played a game but me and Hunter didn't play because it was boring. It was for girls because you had to find a Barbie doll.
Who likes the ultimate challenge the best?
Me!